So for my mini project two, focusing on API integration, I decided to build a web app that allows users to generate a random cocktail from the cocktail app DB. And to do that, I created four main files and then a styling sheet. The first of the four main files is the actual server, and this handles getting the route for, or getting the route for the route. And that is rendering the index.ejs page here. And then it also handles getting a random cocktail, which involves using Axios to query the cocktail database, get a random cocktail, and then render our random.ejs file, passing in the random cocktail. Here it also handles a error. If you're unable to get the cocktail, then it renders our error.ejs page. And then it also just prints out a message saying server running on port 3000. So if we jump to the first of our EJS files, we have our basic index.ejs, which really just shows the title, and it has a button to go to the random route. And so just a simple page here, but it has some styling as well. So we reference the style sheet. And then the actual meat and potatoes of it is the random.ejs, where we have this title to lead into it saying what their random cocktail is. Then we have a cocktail card to hold all the information. And this is where we actually get the random cocktail and grab information like the drink name from it, and then the thumbnail or cocktail image. And then down here, we go into just more general info, like we grab the category, the glass, and the instructions. Um, and then we use a for loop to print out each ingredient in a unordered list. And then below the cocktail card, we show we show two buttons, one to get a new cocktail and then one to return to the home page. And then we can actually see here is our air.ejs page. And this is just where the user gets sent if, let's say, they don't have an internet connection or the query to the database fails, something like that. Then they'll get sent here and we'll just say something went wrong. And then we also pass in a message to air.ejs. And then below that, we give them an option to either try again or go to the home menu. Um, and then up here in our public folder, we have a static resource for styles.css, which just handles giving it a sort of peach color profile and then styling buttons and things like that. And so if I go over here, we can actually take a look at it. And this is our home page. And then if I click this button here for get random cocktail, we can see our um, cocktail card div right here. And it shows the title, our image, and just like I was saying, we have our category, glass, and instructions. And then this is our unordered list that goes through the for loop and says each of our ingredients. And then we also have our buttons down here. So we could get a new cocktail and that will generate a new cocktail, or we could click return to home and we are brought back to our home page. So that is my mini project two.